Grieving, terrified relatives and survivors meeting with Home Minister Amit Shah. Viewer, once again reminding you, I'm speaking over these pictures because there is no sound in these pictures. The sensitivity of the families is being preserved. Their very private grief and their words to the Home Minister in this one-on-one meeting with him is being dignified, and therefore we want to show you these pictures. This was in Srinagar before the Home Minister arrived in Pahalgam. The absolutely unspeakable grief, trauma of the survivors who watched their loved ones being executed in front of their eyes, just inches away from them, is something that they will take with them to their graves as well. Just imagine the trauma of these people. It's writ large on their faces. I feel inadequate even describing what the people on your screen must be feeling as they come face to face with the Home Minister, the man charged with the security of Jammu and Kashmir, who will now be radiating out that message that India will not take this lying down, that the perpetrators of it will be hunted down and the fountainhead will be punished as well. This is in Srinagar, and these devastating, unspeakably sad pictures of family members who have, in a matter of minutes, lost their loved ones who they were vacationing with in beautiful Pahalgam, are speaking to the Home Minister, saying the most private, heartfelt things about loss and grief, their anger writ large, their absolute disbelief that their world has turned upside down in a matter of just a day, straight to the Home Minister of the country, Amit Shah. These are pictures from earlier. As we updated you, the Home Minister has landed in Pahalgam already, where he is getting a brief from the terror site, from the NIA and from local authorities as well. This solidarity, viewer, this personal touch, meeting with the families, listening to them, not speaking, but listening to them, listening to their words, allowing them to express their indescribable grief, agony, anger today, is the next step that Amit Shah is taking. The Home Minister, in these rare pictures, these are very rare pictures of a kind of trauma that cannot be fabricated, it cannot be acted. This is the picture of loss. This is the picture of families who've seen their loved ones, their husbands, their brothers, their sons being massacred right in front of them. All of the victims, remember, were men. Uma Sudhir is with us live from Hyderabad. Deepak continues to be with us from Karnataka. Remember, victims from both Telangana and Karnataka in this terrible, terrible massacre. Uma, the pictures on our screen, truly heartbreaking. The grief of the survivors who've just seen the unspeakable happen right in front of them, pouring their hearts out to the Home Minister before he headed off to Pahalgam. There were victims from Telangana as well, Uma.
Absolutely. Shock and numb is what people are with this kind of a terror attack, which has really shaken in many senses the nation. And of course, Manish Ranjan was from Hyderabad, and he had travelled, taking an leave travel concession, and he had taken his two young children, his son and daughter, and travelled with his wife to Pahalgam. And right in front of the wife and the two young children, minor children, Manish Ranjan was shot dead. He, of course, originally from Bihar, and we understand that the mortal remains are to be taken to his home in Bihar. But the other victim was from Visakhapatnam. This is Mr. Chandramouli, who was travelling along with his wife Nagamani and four others from Visakhapatnam. All of them very fond of travel, and were looking forward to going to what is very often described as mini Switzerland, and it was a dream for him to go to Pahalgam. And yesterday, in fact, in the evening is when Nagamani had reached out to her brother saying that there has been a terror attack here and Chandramouli is missing, is what she had told her brother, and also the police in Vishakhapatnam. And subsequently, they discovered that Chandramouli has also been shot dead. As we speak, the mortal remains of Chandramouli also being brought to Vishakhapatnam, where, of course, the city likely to be turning up to express their solidarity with the forces that are fighting this terror, and all these people becoming unwitting victims of the kind of blind and heartless kind of a terror attack that happened in Pahalgam. Back to you.
These pictures of Home Minister Amit Shah galvanized upfront solidarity with the victims is going to be the image of the day, viewer. The image of the day, because it captures something that people haven't seen for a very long time. The Home Minister is your highest authority as far as internal security is concerned. The buck stops with him as far as security is concerned, and it takes a huge amount of solidarity to be galvanized and with the victims right now and the families. I want to keep the focus on those families, and I'm going to repeat it over and over again because I want our viewers to look through these pictures. Sadly, there is no audio, but we will be trying to get some audio in those pictures and get them to you as quickly as possible. But do you even really need it? Just look at those faces. You can practically hear them. These are people who were... The farthest thing in their minds would have been what happened in Pahalgam yesterday. Victims, survivors, families, many of the people meeting Amit Shah, as you can see, are women because the victims were all men. The men were singled out and executed by those terrorists in Pahalgam yesterday. Wailing, grief, disbelief, anger, a demand for questions, a demand for accountability, all of those emotions captured as Amit Shah moves away his security and gets into that crowd of survivors. This is necessary. This sends out a message that the government stands with the victims and is not going to be diverted only by symbolism. And the symbol here is most important because the courage of a country is being expressed by Amit Shah on behalf of the country to these victims and to the survivors.